Good day. My name is Mbebo Mkhatwa, student number 252-66447, and welcome to our OPV 122 presentation, whereby we were focusing on Unit 5, Prenatal Development. I contributed explaining prenatal development, discussing conception in relation to child development, and explaining the differences between chromosomes, genes, and DNA. Thank you.
My student number is 24090892. My contribution on this assessment video provided information, created slides, and then did a voiceover based on the slide and information that I provided. The information that I provided was based on the genetic principle disorders in prenatal development. Thank you.
The beginning of life and baby years. Every story begins somewhere, and the story of human life begins long before a baby's first cry or first breath. Hidden deep within the body, a quiet miracle unfolds, a process so small yet so powerful that gives rise to every living person on earth. In this unit, we explore the beginning of life, the moment of conception, the stages of prenatal development, and the invisible forces of genes and DNA that shapes who we are before we even open our eyes. We'll also look at how the environment, health, and care of the mother can influence this change, reminding us that life is both a biological process and a deeply human story. Life begins in a single breathtaking moment, the instant a sperm cell met an egg. Inside the fallopian tube, millions of tiny sperms swim with purpose, each one carrying the potential to start a new life. After an incredible journey, one of them reaches the egg, breaks through its surface, and merges with it. That single act, invisible to the human eye, marks the beginning of conception. In that instant, something extraordinary happens. A new cell called a zygote is formed. This zygote already holds a complete genetic blueprint, half from the mother and half from the father. It knows what the baby's eye color will be, what kind of smile it might have, and even whether it will be tall or short one day. From this one tiny cell, a new human story has begun. From that first spark of life, the journey begins, a journey that unfolds in 3 magical stages of prenatal development. The first stage is the germinal stage, lasting about 2 weeks. During this time, the zygote begins to divide rapidly, forming new cells. It travels gently down the fallopian tube towards the uterus, where it will settle and attach itself to the warm, nutrient-rich lining of the womb. This attachment, called implantation, marks the true beginnings of pregnancy. Next comes the embryonic stage from weeks 3 to 8. This is when the miracle of formation happens. The heart starts to beat, the brain, spine, and tiny limbs begin to appear. Even though the baby is only a few centimeters long, the foundation for every organ and system is already being laid. It is a delicate time when the developing life must be protected and nourished. Finally, the fetal state begins around week 8 and continues until death. This is the time of growth and refinement. The baby's body grows stronger, movement becomes visible, and features like eyes, ears, and fingers become distinct. By the final weeks, the baby can hear sounds, respond to light, and even recognize the rhythm of the mother's heartbeat, the music of home. Inside every tiny cell of the developing baby lies the secret code of life, a magnificent set of instructions written in molecules called DNA. Each new human being carries 46 chromosomes, arranged in 23 pairs, half from the mother and half from the father. Together they carry the information that determines everything about us, from the color of our eyes to the sound of our laughter. Within these chromosomes lie thousands of genes, the smallest units of heredity. Each gene is like a sentence in the story of life, giving the body directions on how to grow, when to form a heart, how to build bones, and even how to think and feel. All of these genes are made of DNA, a long twisting leather-like molecule that stores the life code. If we could stretch out the DNA from just one human cell, it will be over 2 meters long. Yet, it's packed so perfectly that millions of strands could fit through the eyes of a needle. And here's the wonder. Only 0.1% of our DNA makes each person unique. That tiny difference is what separates one heartbeat, one face, one story from another. DNA reminds us that even before we are born, we are already special, perfectly designed to be ourselves.
Genetic principle dominance and recessivity. Genetic principles help explain how traits are inherited from our parents. Each gene has two forms, called alleles, one from the mother and one from the father. A dominant allele is stronger one. It shows the effect even if only one copy is present. A recessive allele is weaker. Its trait appear only when both parents pass it on. For example, brown eyes are dominant over blue eyes, and curly hair is dominant over straight hair. These principles explain how siblings can look different even with the same parents. The combination of dominant and recessive genes create genetic diversity. Congenital disorder. A congenital disorder are medical conditions that are present at birth. They can be caused by genetic factors such as errors in chromosomes or gene mutation, or by environmental factors that affect the fetus during pregnancy. For example, Down syndrome results from an extra chromosome. Spine bifid can result from a lack of folic acid during pregnancy. A cleft palate can be linked to the both genes and maternal health factors. These disorders can affect physical, mental, emotional development and often require medical and social support. Understanding their cause helps with early detection and prevention. A prenatal environment influence on development. The environment inside the womb, called prenatal environment, plays a major role in baby's development. Several factors can influence prenatal health. Nutrition. A balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals supports organs and brain growth. Toxin. Exposure to alcohol, smoking, or drugs can lead to low birth weight or developmental delay. Maternal health. Chronic stress, illness, and infection can affect fetal growth. Age and medical care. Very young or old mothers may face more complications, but regular medical checkups can reduce risk. These influences directly affect birth outcomes. determining how healthy and strong the baby will be at birth. A healthy prenatal environment helps ensure a safe delivery and lifelong well-being. In summary and reflection, from conception to birth, prenatal development is a miraculous process shaped by both genetic and the environment. Dominant and recessive genes determine how triad appear, while environmental and health factors influence how the baby grows. By understanding these principles, we can promote healthier pregnancies and brighter beginnings for every new life.